Please welcome contestant number 2, Charisma Washburn.
Only a very small percentage of the students of America will ever experience gun violence at school. However, still many kids fear going to school because of the past gun violence that has been aimed at our schools. Kids should go to school and feel safe there. Though school shootings remain rare, according to the Washington Post, more than 221,000 students have been exposed to gun violence at school. Enough is enough. Just one student traumatized by violence at school is enough for us to ask ourselves, how can we, students, faculty, organizations, communities, and parents, strive to prevent school shootings and violence in school? Just after the Columbine shooting in 1999, authorities interviewed 10 school shooters in prisons across the country and studied 37 tragedies to understand why school shootings kept on happening. The results of the studies published jointly by the U.S. Secret Service and the Department of Education emphasized this one solution: listen to the young people. The study also found that in 81% of the incidents of attacks on schools, at least one person knew that the attacker was planning an attack on a school. Students must start by speaking up. If they know that an attacker is going to make an attack on a school or is planning to or has the idea to, they should speak to faculty immediately. And faculty members of the school have the responsibility to be open and friendly to the students so that the students feel that they are able to go to the faculty members openly and trust that the faculty members will do something appropriate about the situation. Schools can also help end violence at school. Schools can provide resources for teachers and counselors, police officers, and community members to treat the people that do have mental illnesses or that are suffering so bad in life that they feel that they need to inflict pain on others. Schools should form threat assessment teams for school teams that are made up of counselors, and they're made up of officers and other school members. And these teams evaluate threats and take action appropriately. This action can range from short-term counseling to long-term mental illness services, and it can also, in rare cases, allow law enforcement intervention. With threat assessment, community members will have the skills and resources needed to support and guide students better, and therefore the ability to stop school violence. Parents can also have a huge effect on school violence and how to prevent it. It is important for parents to maintain a healthy relationship with their kids at home and promote emotional development. There are multiple ways that parents can help their kids feel that they have support in life. Just a few of the ways include building the child's self-esteem, setting an example by being nonviolent and patient with their kids, teach problem solving by remaining calm, listening to their children's feelings, discussing gun safety with their children, keeping firearms secure and far away from the reach of the children's reach, teaching children to be tolerant of others, and and by identifying the risk factors that may lead youths to resort to violence. There are risk factors that can be identified that will lead youths to be violent. Some include if the youth feels rejected or withdrawn, has access to firearms and weapons, has been a victim of bullying or violence, is overly aggressive, has history of behavior problems, is intolerant of differences, or gets in fights frequently. Not only are these factors that can make teens resort to violence, they are also factors that block kids from living to their full potential. Communities can also do the same as parents by raising children and helping them get involved in the community so they can see a bigger picture for their life. Organizations also have a huge role in helping students see their potential in life and realize that they are not alone. Organizations can provide a platform for young people to share their views about violence aimed at schools. They can also supply resources to students, parents, educators, and other community members so that they will be able to provide the means to take action against the violence aimed at our schools. It starts with us paying attention to our youths.
Thank you, Charisma.